Hello everyone, today I want to try something new, and I want to play a game called Lobotomy Corporation. Face the fear, build the future. I wanted to play this game in a very long time. Actually, I bought this game when it first came out, but didn't really have time for it. So I'm very excited to finally try it. I remember playing it for a bit, but it was too long ago. Hello, manager. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. Starting today, you are responsible for managing the abnormalities we have and ensuring that we meet the daily energy quota. You can move the camera by fast keys on your keyboard. You can also press and hold the secondary button RB and drag the mouse. Okay, I guess mouse seems to be a little bit more responsive. You can zoom the screen in and out with the F and G keys on your keyboard. Okay, let's try a simple maneuver. When you hover over mouse over an agent, some information about them will be shown in the top right corner. Please try selecting an agent and pressing the primary mouse button. Well, I see this information. Okay, well done. The information displayed in the panel on the right is related to the selected agent. Some of this information is vital, such as their statistics and ego equipment. Please view the section in the manager manual titled The Agents for more details on what this information means. But I guess this information is very self-explanatory, like they have 4 primary stats: fortitude, prudence, temperance, and justice. All of these stats affect something, and I remember this also used in the game. So certain abnormalities will require certain stat. And when they said ego equipment, I think they meant, this red one and this blue one. The red one is their weapon, and blue one is their armor, and it has some stats. Right now they don't really have an ego equipment because it's just standard uniform and standard riots, but okay. The bar at the top left of the screen displays the amount of energy you need to collect to the end of the day. The top right corner lists what missions you are able to attempt each day. Manager education, work completed 0 out of 3, and energy 0 out of 20 energy cubes. Okay. The main mission of this game is actually to complete the quota each day and then kinda stop. Our company produces energy when a product called positive enkphalin P, a green box, is released by an abnormality. An abnormality generates P boxes while it is being worked on. Please click on the containment unit, holding an abnormality with the primary mouse button. Okay. Maybe I can... No, I cannot get into the settings, sadly. Yeah, we can see here, this is our abnormality. And since you have to unlock any information about this abnormality, you have no way of knowing how it will respond to your 4 different work types. As I said before, each character has 4 different stats, and they use it in 4 different work types. In order to learn this information, an agent will need to perform a work with it. For now, please select the first work type available and instinct work. Okay. Instinct work satisfies an abnormality's physiological needs and desires. When an agent conducts instinct work, their fortitude will increase at the end of the workday. Nice to know. Raising their health points. Now please click on the agent. Okay. Each work you can request. Nice music. I hope it's not very loud. Each work you can request your agents to. Well, okay, I guess I had to slow down. If your employee is not mentally ready, abnormalities may appear more frightening or disrupting to them. As such, they may receive fear damage when entering abnormalities, which will lower their sanity points, SP. I don't see it. Oh, here, SP, 32. Or at least it's maximum SP, I guess. Employees of a lower grade will take more fear damage from encounters with abnormalities of higher risk levels. It seems to be calm. Abnormalities release encephalin when agents work with them, and we collect this into what we call e-boxes. Depending on how the agent performs during the work process, the abnormality will either respond positively or negatively. Just calm down, do what we always do. Yeah, he seems to be calm, so probably nothing too serious. This is target dummy, like training dummy, so nothing to worry about. When it reacts positively, it will release positive encephalin, which produces a green P box. Like, why do you force me to pronounce this word? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this right. Oh no. However, if the abnormality reacts negatively, it will release negative encephalin instead and damage the agent. Can I see it somewhere? Please keep in mind that when agent's HP or SP drops completely, the work process will forcefully terminate. Please don't die. Oh my god, so many things happen. Okay. An abnormality's mood might change depending on the outcome of the work done with it. This outcome can be predicted based on the amount of P boxes we obtain during the work process. An abnormality duplicate has 3 states of response: good, neutral, and bad. Depending on the outcome, it may use special abilities or attempt to escape. Well, probably it's good because it's +9. When the work process is completed, the PO boxes are collected. In addition to PO boxes that count towards the objective, the abnormality also produces a set of P boxes unique to them. These P boxes are stored and shown in the abnormality's unique P box counter. This can be used to unlock more often abnormalities information or to extract ego equipment. Yeah, so here. But I only got 1. But here I got 9. Interesting. Oh no, please don't skip 2. After work has been completed with an abnormality, you cannot send another agent to work with it for a short period of time. Until you can work with it again, you can send your agents to work with other abnormalities or let them heal up in the main room. Whenever the department regenerator gauge fills completely, employees in the main room will be healed. This will restore both their HP and SP. So this gauge, I see. So basically, yeah, it just fills up and does a regeneration wave. But where do I see his health? Let's try ordering an agent to work with a new method. First, click on the agent with primary mouse button. Now, use the secondary mouse button to click on the containment unit. Please be aware that you can accidentally deselect the agent during this process. I want to select a different agent. Oh, they are not agents. I remember. For some reason, this game also has some random civilians running around. Like, they can die, and they have some funny little names. Like, they're not really names. They're just, I guess, an ID. But yeah. Okay. Right click. Inside. We still don't know much about this abnormality, so please order the agent to perform inside work with it. Wait, what? Why do I have 2 rubies? Well, it's a tutorial. Inside work is to improve living conditions, ensuring containment units are in optimal condition. When an agent performs inside work, their prudence will increase. This one, which is SP, at the end of the day, raising their sanity points. I wonder, can I increase it more than once? Like if I do the first work type continuously with a single agent, will I get multiple increases in? Or is it not? Is it not how it works? Well, I see no difference, and I see his HP. He is not fully healed. But that's okay. Go in. You can do it. Maybe. I love the music here. Analyzing the existential awareness. Examining the stressors. You seem to have collected a sufficient number of abnormality PE boxes. In this time to learn about the observation. Oh my. It is time to learn about the observations. Please press the nameplate displayed at the top of the containment unit. At the moment, it displays the subject number instead of the name. After unlocking the abnormality's basic information, the name will be displayed instead. Oh wow, so many info to unlock. And I see some bonuses. Yeah, basically higher levels means higher success chance. Well, okay. Is the game loud? Maybe I should make it a little bit quieter. Yeah, like that. Because it's very loud in my ears, but also my voice is quite a few decibels over the music, so maybe it's not that bad. I will see in the recording, and I will decide how to deal with it. This displays the current information we have on abnormality. As you can see, we still have very little knowledge about it, as most of it locked away. You will need to spend some of the unique PE boxes collected from the abnormality to gain specific information. Please try to unlock the basic information about the abnormality now. Okay. It looks fine, I guess. Standard training dummy. Rabbit. Details and tips concerning the management of the abnormalities are displayed here. If there is something the abnormality dislikes, it can be result in decreasing of its cliff off counter and cause problems with the rest of our energy production. Please be sure you unlock and read the abnormality encyclopedia throughout. Now, try to unlock this information. Now I cannot see it because you decided to put your tip over it. Okay. How abnormality reacts to these different work types is displayed here. The greater the preference for a certain work type, the more successful the work process will be. The number on the left indicates the virtue level of an agent. An agent needs to perform that level of work. Please unlock all this information now. High 1 to 5. High. What? The number on the left indicates the virtue level. So this thing, the Roman number, to perform that level of work. The greater the preference of the certain work type, the more successful. So high here, but very high here. So I should be doing the violet one, I guess, work type. Yeah, and here are common. So it's the least successful one? I don't know. Continue on, this area shows the maximum cliff-off counter of the abnormality. It will also inform you on whether an abnormality is capable of escaping as well as its damage resistances when it does. Knowing what an abnormality is weak to will be crucial in handling any escape situation. Try to unlock this information now. Well, basically, maximum click-off counter is 1, whatever that means. Abnormality defensive statistics is whatever that means. I mean, I see. So if it's weak, so basically, if it's resistant to damage, it just halves it. But if it's weak to some damage, it increases it by only a half? Not 2 times, but 1.5 times? Pretty weird, but okay. And I can see the ego weapons that can be made with it. I really hope that this music is not too loud. And some ego gift here. Acquisition probability of 100. What? Okay, whatever. And I seem to be at the observation level 4, so I get all this benefit. You have now maximized the observation level of abnormality. When you fully unlock the section of encyclopedia, the observation level of the abnormality will increase. This will provide additional benefit when working with abnormality, such as increased work speed or success rate. Once the observation level reaches a certain point, the extraction and production of ego equipment from the abnormality will become available, at the cost of its unique PE boxes. Ego weapons are powerful tools that can also help with the suppression of abnormalities. Please extract one. Ego suits offer increased resistance to certain types of damage. Inversely, some forms of damage may cause greater wounds, depending on ego suit. It is in use. Please extract one now. Fail damage. Vulnerable. So basically, you get 2 times the damage from fail, but you get reduced damage from this one. Weird. And this does fight damage. And the abnormality itself does red damage, so you can endure its damage, I guess. It's useful. Well done, manager. Here you can view what ego gift the abnormality may present to an agent. If this information is unlocked, each time an agent finishes the work process with abnormality, they will have the possibility of receiving the ego gift displayed here. Please note that the chances of this occurring tend to be rather slim. Yeah, rather slim, but like 100%, rather slim. Lastly, let's take a look at the abnormality's observation records. Please click on the text of abnormality story. An abnormality in the shape of a training dummy, used to train up-and-coming managers. Rumor has it, this abnormality was chosen to be used for training, as it's the most docile and tame of any that we have extracted. It's called a training dummy rabbit, but it doesn't seem to enjoy carrots. It likes people. If it escapes, it is merely following the employee as they have its containment. If it escapes, it is merely following the employee as they leave its containment unit. Huh? So it's not very threatening, I guess. In this section of encyclopedia, you can read throughout the observation records of the abnormality. New lines will be added as your observation level increases. Now then, it seems we reviewed everything. Please exit the window by closing the close button. Now that you have unlocked the basic information, some of it is displayed at the top of the containment unit. Thief? I guess it's the name of the... No, it's the severity level. Like, I don't see any information. Where are we? Furthermore, as we have unlocked the... Oh my god, I'm dying already. I guess this abnormality is affecting me in real life. Furthermore, as we have unlocked the list of its favorite works, we now know that the abnormality prefers attachment work. I guess temperance? Let's try ordering an agent to perform attachment work with it. Please click on the abnormality containment unit. So it increases work success and work speed. I see. Attachment, yeah. In addition, part of the basic information are displayed in this window, which can be useful to a new manager. Why don't you try ordering an agent to perform attachment work? So it's happy when it does 7 out of 10, neutral when it's 4 and 6, and unhappy when it's 0 or 3. I see. Very high. Seeing as you have learned the preference for attachment. Finally. Attachment work. The success rate the agent will have and the amount of time needed to perform the work are displayed. Work success is very high. I think I already knew that. Work time is 10. 10 what? Seconds? We can also see the various details of the agent by mousing over them. Like what? The agent himself? This will allow you to make mindful decisions when giving orders. Please select agent to do the work. This is one last thing I should warn you about. Each time an agent enters a containment unit to work with abnormality, the click-off meltdown gauge will fill by 1 tick. When the gauge fills completely, a click-off meltdown will occur throughout the facility. The number on the right part of the gauge indicates the number of containment units that will be affected. Affected containment units will receive a meltdown alarm and will have an alert around them. When click-off meltdown occurs, the containment unit will have a timer displayed alongside the alarm at the top. This timer slowly drops until it reaches 0. However, yeah, I tried to put the game on pause, but it doesn't seem to allow me to do that particular action. The meltdown can be resolved by performing work with abnormalities whose containment unit are affected. I think if it reaches 0, the abnormality will escape. That's what I want to say. Yes. The meltdown can be resolved by performing works with the abnormalities whose containment units are affected. If the meltdown is not dismissed within the time limit, a portion of energy that we have collected will be lost, and the click-off counter of the containment unit will immediately drop to 0. What? What is the click-off counter here? This one? I don't understand. Please try to prevent this from happening. You can find more details information in work count penalties section in the manager manual. Each time click-off meltdown occurs in the facility, meltdown increases. The higher the meltdown level, the more containment units can be undergone the click-off meltdown. There are also few. I thought that... No, I was right. Like, you've seen how fast I tried to actually read it, and no, I cannot put it on pause. But I guess at least you can just pause the video and read it. And so I guess I will have to do that as well. And also, see, he received his badge of honor. Like this small thing. I believe we have covered almost everything you need to know about managing abnormalities. If you have any desires to read more about it, which I would highly recommend you to give me time to read it, please look in the manager manual. The manual can be consulted at any time during management by pressing F1 key. Now we shall finish the workday. All you need is to press this big red button. F1 doesn't work, but okay. After completing the workday, any agent who has performed work will have their statuses values increased according to the work types they performed. Oh, so I see. It doesn't increase by like 32 to 33. It increases the, they call it virtue level. So basically the skill itself levels up. I see. After these values pass a certain point, their corresponding virtue level will increase. Yes, they say it. The agent level can also increase if the virtues are high enough. Those who achieve this will be promoted and shown in the list below. Okay. Promotion 0 out of 1. He is promoted to level 3, I guess. You'll also receive LOB as a reward for your hard work in accordance with the management ranking. You can ensure a high rank by keeping more of your agents alive at the end of the day. The higher your ranking, the more LOB you will receive. However, if there is any abnormality loose when you choose to complete the workday, you will lose some of LOB you would have otherwise earned. I see. You can view which missions you managed to successfully complete throughout the day. Anytime you clear a mission, you will be able to conduct research in the department it came from at the start of the next day. Once management has been finished, you can elect to advance to the next day or retry the current day. Dead agents and lost ego equipment will be recovered if you decide to retry. However, you will also lose any abnormality observations, POE boxes, extracted ego equipment, and promotions earned if you begin the day anew. Well, basically just a retry. Okay. Finally, please click on the button to skip to the next day. From here, they will track you on deployment. Yes. Well, nice graphics at least. When a mission is successfully completed, you will be able to conduct research projects. The proposals for a deployment department's various research projects are displayed at the start of each day during deployment. To select a research project, click and drag it to the open slot at the lower right. Then click Proceed to confirm your choice. Please try to do so with the example proposal. Research integration, I mean. Yeah, I think about entirely different things. Temporary educational purpose. Integrated research. The research project that activates assembly summons. Go visualization. Damage normalization will be activated temporarily for the duration of the manager's education. This function will be properly activated once the requisite research is complete. Okay. Confirm. Do you recall how you were rewarded LOB for your skills during management? You can see the total amount of LOB you have gathered here for this part of the instruction. I'll show you how to spend some of the LOB to hire new agents and how to deploy them. Let's hire some agents. I lost 1 LOB. Oh, no. It costs 1 LOB to hire. Okay. Here you can view the information and appearance of the soon-to-be new hire. You can adjust their virtues by clicking on the arrows next to each one of them. By paying some LOB again, I guess. For example, if you desire to hire an agent with more HP, you could increase their fortitude. Let's try that right now. As you increase the virtue levels of an agent before hiring them, the amount of lob required will increase as well. The higher the values, the more lob it will cost. You may need to consider thoroughly how much lob you are willing to spend on just one agent, as well as how much you will have afterwards before finalizing your decision. Once you have finished adjusting your new agent to how you want them to be, you can press the higher button again to finalize the procedure. Please do so now. The agent you were customizing has been hired. How about we take a look at their information again? Please click on the agent. Just like we viewed their information during management, the information about your manager agent will be displayed here just the same. If you think your agent could utilize some strength in one of their virtues, you can do so by fortifying them. Please click on the Strengthen Employee button. I see, so exactly the same procedure. Exactly as we adjusted the virtue during hiring, you can adjust them here by pressing the arrows next to each one. Please remember that, as stated prior, it will cost some additional lob to do so. Try augmenting Prudence level by 1. Confirm. It seems your new employee is ready to be deployed. Let's do so by clicking on and dragging the agent with the primary mouse button. Okay. Well done. Now to give them some equipment. If you recall, we extracted some ego equipment from the abnormality yesterday. We can give that to our employees. To view it, please go to ego. Currently displayed is the list of available ego equipment. Now, click on the agent in the list to provide them. Like you. Now assign an ego weapon to your selected agent. How? What? I can assign more than one person to single thing? What? Counting on, let us take a look at the list of available ego suits. Please click on the ego suit tab. Just as before, assign an agent. Please take a moment to test equipping other employees with both ego and I see, so a single piece of ego equipment can be equipped by up to 3 people. Well, great. Excellent work. We should head back to the deployment screen. Please exit the list. Well, all this hand-holding reminds me of mobile game design, but okay. You want to do it this way, I guess. It appears there is a mission awaiting for you today. It is not necessary to clear every mission you have immediately, but it is recommended to handle them soon so that you will be able to conduct research the following day. Complete pre-work procedures with the abnormalities. Well, it's very easy. One last thing, if you have any further question involving management process or deployment, you can always view the manual by clicking F1 blah blah blah. Next, I will briefly explain to you how to deal with the emergency situations that may arise while you are managing abnormalities. When you are ready, please begin the next management. By the way, it seems like during the deployment I cannot produce more ego equipment, so I have to produce it during the workday. Okay, let's see what will happen now. Allow me to explain how the manager should deal with the emergency situations. The number displayed here is click-off counter. Oh, so this is the click-off counter, not that bar. I see. It will decrease if you happen to violate the managerial guidelines shown in the abnormality encyclopedia or fail to avert click-off meltdown here in time. So, now, you must be wondering, what happens when a click-off counter drops to 0, no? Shall we find out? Please select the containment unit and order an agent to perform the repression work. As I remember, it has common chances on everything, so probably you have a lot more fortitude, not fortitude. Yeah, you don't want a lot more fortitude. Surely you don't. And they're talking. Okay. Seems to be working fine. Yeah, it's happy. So... what? Wait, what? Manager! Training dummy rabbit has broken out. Can you dispatch some agents to deal with it? I guess it was forced? Or what? Or maybe it's... the unique quality of this rabbit? When abnormality click hop counter reaches 0, they will either escape or use a special ability. Such features can lead to a rather inconvenient situation. It's just a training dummy, come on. This particular abnormality happens to escape. Our agents cannot work in it while it is escaping. Wow! Are you sure? I cannot work with an abnormality while there is no abnormality to work with. What a crazy information. Please click on the escaped abnormality. Abnormalities can inflict 4 different damage types. Red, which decreases HP, white, which decreases sanity, black, which decreases both, pale, which decreases HP by a percentage based on the target's maximum HP. Agents equipped with Ego can also utilize one of these 4 damage types. Further, abnormalities have a set of defenses for these damage types. But my hammer... oh no, it's white! Well, very convenient. Some forms of attack may be weak, while others can be fatal. You can suppress the abnormality more effectively when your agents attack using the damage types the abnormality is weak against. This abnormality deals red damage, and it is weak to white damage. How convenient that our agents are all equipped with Ego suits, which resist red, and Ego weapons that deal white damage. And I am very sorry if this video is very loud, but if I press escape I can just only escape the tutorial and I don't want to. So yeah, the scuff, the music is just blowing into my ears, and I decreased everything to like the middle, so it shouldn't be so loud, but I guess it is. Lazy newbie, cheery newbie, lucky newbie. The equipment here is fascinating. I feel a rush of nostalgia about them. What? Okay. One other thing is, if agent... okay. If agent is using an Ego weapon whose grade is higher than abnormality's risk level, Thief and Thief. Thief is better than Zain. Okay, they will deal more damage to the abnormality and take less damage as well. In our counter situation, Ego grade and abnormality risk level are the same, so this does not apply. When the suppression UI is on display, you can take note of that Ego. Each agent has been equipped with before sending them into combat. However, hovering your mouse over an agent will also allow you to check up on their defenses. Now please click on the agent to begin suppressing our escaped abnormality. Come on, go. On the one, okay. Coming face to face with abnormality, especially so when it is loose, can be quite shocking and frightening for your employees. Just like when agent enters the containment unit, they may receive fear damage. If the risk level of abnormality is high, while the agent level is low, it will cause a heavier strain on their mind. and lower a larger portion of their sanity points. Okay. Can you continue? It's just a training dummy, come on. It appears this abnormality is a bit too strong for... It literally did no damage to me, but okay. By the way, I finally see the health display and SP display. Like, this red line is its health, and the blue line is its SP. Cool. It appears that abnormality is a bit too strong for just one agent to suppress. Oh my god. This is a good time to remind you that if agent dies, the ego they were assigned to will be lost as well. Okay, now let's order, but these two guys also wear the same equipment? Am I going to lose this equipment on them? Okay, very weird. Now, let's order the rest of the employees to suppress the abnormality. Please select the other two by clicking and dragging the blah blah blah. Next, click the abnormality with the secondary mouse button to immediately order them to suppress it. Please be aware that if you accidentally deselect the agent during the process, it is much safer and easier as well to give your orders when you pause. You can pause the flow of time by pressing the icon on the lower left, or by pressing down the spacebar on your keyboard. Okay. Are they moving in? Yeah, they are. Relax. I guess it's all of them? Probably. You've done well handling this situation. Let's move our employee. What the hell? Back to the main room of their departure. Please select them and blah blah blah. If selected, use the secondary main. It is important to note that you can also use what you have learned here to have them wait on standby in the other locations such as hallway and other departments. Come on, we are done. Stop being so dramatic. What? An earthquake? What is happening to you? I saw my dead colleagues yesterday. Since dinner and coffee, I guess we had dinner and coffee together. He seemed to be doing just fine. I might visit him soon. Are you crazy? Manager, Olivia gone mad. Please handle them soon. When employees' sanity falls to 0, they will panic. A panicked employee will show different behaviors depending on their highest virtue. Well, your highest virtue is none. If you wish to learn more about this, please refer to the section of employee panic in the manager's manual. I cannot, but okay. Now please click on the panicked employee with primary left mouse button. Agents can be recovered from their panic state when their SP is restored completely to 100%. SP can be restored with white or black ego weapons. Conveniently, all of our agents are equipped with ego weapons that deal white damage. Please select all available agents and order them to suppress the panicked employee. Can I do it like... I guess like so. So basically, if I just hammer her down, she somehow restores her sanity. This is a very weird way to deal with that. Okay, that was excellent. Truly well done. If you ever happen to fall into the situation you would wish to redo, such as turning back time to avoid the death of an agent, you can do so by pressing escape and clicking on the rewind memory repository button, or by clicking retry. I guess this is a load and this is just a retry. When you choose memory repository, you will go back to the most recent and printed day. Retry, on the other hand, will restart back at the current day's deployment. What? So basically this is retried this day, and this one is retried the previous day? Weird. Lastly, let's call our agents back to the main room of their department. We can of course do this by selecting all of them manually and moving them with the secondary mouse button. However, there's even easier manner. Next to the regenerator gauge of the department is a recall button. You can use this button to summon all your agents back to the respective home department's main room. Please try it by doing so. Very dramatic music for what I'm doing here. This concludes our basic manager training and education. If any questions or concerns happen to cross your mind while you're on the job, you can always refer to the manual by pressing F1 or by turning up the music even higher from the escape menu. Lastly, there will be tooltips that appear if you mouse over the various interfaces. And wait a moment, I wish you a good luck and lasting health in Lobotomy Corporation Manager. And it's gone. Well, I guess this is it for the first episode. It was full of tutorial and me reading a lot of text. I hope you enjoyed it. And as you saw, this is game about managing abnormalities, as if you're playing an SCP Foundation, if you know what this is, but in a more Korean way. Like, imagine SCP Foundation written by a Korean writer. And I hope you enjoyed it. In the next video I will start my first day, and I heard that this game is quite challenging at the end, but even though, I still will try to do without any reloads or retries. Well, if I lose the day completely, then of course I will retry, but if, for example, an agent dies because of me, not because of some stupid reason, then I will not just retry, I will just play as normal. And I hope you enjoyed it and had fun. Do take care.